Sun shining. How is Texas treating you after a couple of days?
It's been good, Steve. It's been good since we turned up. We got obviously welcomed into the hotel where we came last time for the press conference, so it was good to come back to the same sort of room. And you know, the gym we've been to, we met some good people there. They were friendly people there, and it's been good to us up to now.
What is it you're doing in fight week during this week? What does Joe do with you every day?
No, it's mad. People won't understand really fight week, Steve. I hate fight week as in that side to it. You know, it's not, don't really do much training wise, and you know, it's about obviously resting and making weight, and then obviously getting your body ready to peak at the right time. So it's a weird one, fight week. But it's not the most enjoyable.
In what,
from my point of view. Anyway.
How do you feel in your belly fight week?
It's good. It's good. Especially this fight week's going to be a good fight week because we're away from home, and you know, I'm around all the people we're going to be going up against. You know, we're in the same hotel as a lot of the Golden Boy people, and I think Canelo's in the same hotel. It's so we're going to be around the atmosphere fight week, and obviously the builds up. More and more people are going to be arriving each day from my side, and it's just, you know, it'll be good to be around this week. It's something different than what we're used to from fighting back home, so I'm looking forward to it.
When you walked in the local gym this morning, down a few miles down the road in Irving, did you feel a buzz about the fight, the anticipation? Because a few people come in to see you, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. You know, I'm sure one was a police officer as well. I think one had like a police officer uniform, and like downstairs, we just went for food downstairs. There's big screens everywhere, and you know, jokes like there's you on the telly. There was adverts of me and Canelo, and you know, it was my walking into a restaurant, and there's me on the telly in America. So yeah, it's sinking in, you know, slowly but surely over here, and you know, before we know it, it's all the stuff we've got to do over here. You know, the media workout tomorrow, press conference, then the weigh, and then obviously it's fight day then. So it's going to be here before we know it, and I can't wait.
How did you feel when you were sitting there at lunchtime having your salmon or your salad, and suddenly you're on the big screens? Did you feel good? Did you put your head down, feel a little bit embarrassed if people start looking at you?
No, you know, Scott asked the question before, Scott Quigg. And no, it's to me that's just. I took pictures of all that last time I came, Steve. I told you, you know, I took pictures of the screen in the centre of the stadium, and you know, now we looked at it, we looked away, and we carried on eating our food. I'm here to do a job this time, not here to be made up seeing myself on the telly over here, and it is good to see. I don't want to sound too, you know, like disrespectful to it and ungrateful towards it. It's great, but you know, believe me when I say I'm here for a reason, and one reason only, and it's to beat Canelo Alvarez.
It comes Saturday night, it won't matter if you're fighting in front of 80,000 Mexicans against him, or across the road at Aintree Racecourse and where you live, will it?
No, it won't. And say a lot of people think, yeah, he's just saying that, but you have to know me as a person to know whether that, you know, the crowd will get to me. Boxing's boxing, anything can happen, but you know, trust me, I said no size will play a factor in this fight, and again, the crowd won't play a factor, you know, win or lose. It doesn't matter whether there's, you know, 50,000 Mexicans or 50,000 Scousers. It's to me, when you're focused and you know, when you're in that ring, you only hear certain voices anyway, and I presume Canelo's the same. So it won't matter to me, and you know, I don't know if it's going to matter to him or not.
What family members are coming out to join you in the week?
All of them, you know, all of them. My mum's coming, but she's not coming to fight. She's making a trip over, but she won't be in. She might. I don't know whether she'll be in the stadium, but she won't be, you know, downstairs. She'll be there to be with us after there, and you know, she's coming over. My dad, my brothers, you know, a lot of my family, and you know, a lot of friends are coming over. There'll be a few over, so believe me.
Some have booked flights to Las Vegas and they're flying across, aren't they?
Yeah, loads are going. You know, 20 of them go today to Vegas. Stephen and Callum included. You know, they go to Vegas today, and then, you know, they come Thursday and Friday, and there's just loads arriving now day in, day out. You know, Matthew Macklin, my manager, and my dad come today. You know, a lot of people come tomorrow, then Wednesday, Thursday. So that's what I mean. That's going to be good to be around. You know, just the more and more people arriving day in, day out.
Joe, your trainer, spoken of winning inside the distance, and you're in a state where there's been a lot of controversial scoring, right back to things like Malignaggi against Juan Diaz, which was one of the worst ever, was in Texas. Do you fear the judges?
No, I don't. Not at the minute. I'm not thinking about that. You know, if I had thoughts about that, I'd be probably going into it with a bit on the downside, already a bit negative thoughts in my head. No, I'm not. And, I am going there to stop Canelo. To be honest with you, I'm going to try everything I can to stop him. But if I don't, then we go to the final bell, and I feel I've won the fight. I'm confident the judges will give me it. I'm confident they will respect. I am champion going into this fight, Steve, and okay, we know Canelo's the massive name, but I'm the champion. I'm the defending champion. I hope they respect that, because when any close decision, it could be a close decision, but if I deserve to win it, then I hope they give me it. But I'm not gonna think about that now. If it comes to that after the fight, and we've won the fight and don't get the decision, then we'll moan, and then we'll have a tick at the judges. But up to now, I'm confident in them, and hopefully they're fair and brave.
Without disrespecting your previous world title opponents, and they say you are the defending champion, in training, has it been different this time? Have you had to do be sharper? Is there more fear in you?
Yeah, there's been fear in me, Steve. There's been fear in me. That's got me to, every swimming session. It's got me on the track every day, and it's got me to do the things that, not, I don't cut corners, Steve, but it's just given me that little bit more. Everyone, it's hard to say what I mean, but yeah, I've had that fear in me where, I've done everything right this time. My weight's right, and I've just, this will be the first time you see me with fear factor in me, and it will bring the best out in me.
I mean, when we was over here for the press conference, he gave every respect to you that it was a hard challenge for him against you as the champion. But do you think he will have that same fear that he might not have had against Mayweather?
Well, I think going in with Mayweather and going in with myself is a different, it's two different things. It's two different styles. It's, two different statures in people. Obviously, he was at the top of the sport. So, probably Canelo was going into the Mayweather one like I'm going into this Canelo one. But obviously, there's different scenarios in that again, and styles make fights. But I do think he respects me. But I think they've got a few things in their head that they're coming, and I think if that doesn't work, then they might come unstuck.
You study him a lot. What's his strengths as a fighter?
His strength is one. His power is one. I think he hits fairly hard for the weight, and size. He's very, very thick. But his strengths, probably I'd say his best strength is his variety of punches. He's quite quick himself, but his weaknesses, I think he's defensively weak. I think his work rate, as in people will think, what do you mean his work rate? He throws a lot of punches, but when you watch it, he does it in bursts, Steve. He does it in rounds, and he likes to have his rests and admire his 4-shot combo beforehand, and it's up to us to not let him do that.
What do you think when you see people talk about him possibly going up to middleweight fighting Billy Joe Saunders, and they're talking of him and Triple G next November? What do you feel when you read that or hear it on an internet site or something like that?
Just keep saying it, keep talking about it, because as long as you're going to keep talking about it on Sunday or on Monday, you're going to keep talking about Canelo and Triple G. It can happen, but it'll happen with 2 losses on his record. It won't happen, as he won't go into that fight in the same, the same stature he's in now. He's going to go into that fight with 2 losses on his record, and will people still want to see that fight? Once he loses to Liam Smith, I don't think they will. So, like I said, the same thing I said to all, the American press, Steve. What I said to them, they can go and fuck themselves, so to speak, because the ones who slag me will be the ones wanting to write about me Sunday morning. So, the ones who were negative and who disrespected me, then that's what I said to them. The other ones who don't fancy me to win, I can't say nothing to that. A lot of people don't fancy me to win, but hold your hands up on Sunday morning and say you got it wrong.
When you feel you've been disrespected, does it hurt at all?
No, because against it, you have to know me as a person to know whether things like that get to me. You can say what you want. I haven't replied to no criticism, and I know the way the sport goes now. Some of the people who are saying I'm going to get knocked out of Canelo are probably some of the people who give me hell for fighting Jimmy Kelly. So where's the in between? I'm taking a step up now to one of the best fighters in the sport, and I'm getting stick that I'm going to get knocked out. But I fought Jimmy Kelly and got stick for fighting bums. So that's what they said. So, you know, where's the in between with them? You can't win. So that's why I don't reply to them. And like I say, the American press don't know who I am, but come Sunday morning, they'll be wanting to write good things about me.
You say people don't know you as a person. Tell me what Liam Smith, the person, is.
Well, what you see in the ring is what you see out of it, Steve. You know, there's no gimmicks about me. I just think there's no, you know, you're not going to get no flash, no, you know, showing off and things like that, and you're not going to get no negativity out of me. You know, I am what I am, and if it's not good enough, it's not good enough. You know, and if people don't like it, they don't like it. But if you can't like me for being who I am, then you'll never like me at all. So that's who I am, and that's what you get. But you know, when I get in, believe me, I there's nothing more than I like than being in there and fighting.
In your lovely suite here in the Gaylord Texan Resort. What do you do at night when you're by yourself, relaxing? What sort of films do you watch? Do you read or?
To say that again comes into me personality, Steve. People for the weeks it builds up, are you nervous? No, why would I be nervous 5 weeks out? You know what I mean? Why would I lose a minute's sleep over, you know, a fight that's not happening? Tonight I'll sit in here and I'll put Netflix on in here and I'll go in the room and watch the same. You know, I'll sit down, I'll watch telly. You know, I'll be on the phone to family members, and then they're the same. I'll go in the room and go to sleep, or I'll watch telly in the room. It's just, I do what I do every day. It's just still camp carrying on, Steve. And when you're in camp, that's what most fighters do. But it's, you know, I'd never lose any nervous energy over a fight. You know what I mean? It's like saying you're nervous to go and work tomorrow, laying bricks. No, but I'll get nerves when I'm in that changing rooms and it's time to switch on. I'll get the nerves that I'm meant to get. You know, the nerves that get me up for the fight, the nerves that get me in the zone to go in and do what I do.
Is it the nerves that gives you that smile we see in the ring sometimes?
Yeah, it is. You know, it's the nerves that switches me on, and it's the nerves I need. You know, as soon as someone opens the door and says, right, Liam, Joe, you got 10 minutes to your ring walk, that's when I'll switch on. That's when I'll stop laughing and joking with the people in my changing rooms, because, you know, the same again. The person I am, I like a busy changing rooms. I like my brothers in with me, my gym mates in with me. And, you know, if you was around me 2 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours before a fight, you still think, you know, I can't believe he's fighting today. But then the minute we, you know, put the gloves on and start warming up properly is the minute I start, you know, switching on, and that's when, you know, you get the nasty Liam Smith, so to speak.
Kell Brook gave an heroic but ultimately lost to Triple G at the weekend. Why will your WBO super welterweight title defence against Canelo be different for British boxing?
It'll be, you know, I'm not a welterweight going to middleweight. You know, the same things I said about Amir Khan, I'm not a welter going to super welter either. I'm confident in myself at super welterweight with any super welterweight in the world, Steve. You know, as in size and strength wise, you know, I'll stand with any of them. But in you know, in that sense, then again, I'm confident in my ability to match it with any of them also. So I believe I can match it with any of them, and I believe I'm tough enough and strong enough and mentally strong to you know, go through the tough patches and come through victorious at the end.
And when you win this weekend, what's the celebration plans afterwards?
The same, Steve. You've got to know me as a person to think if I'll do anything different. The same. I'll probably, you know, obviously this will be different because it's within a different country. You know, I'm in America, so, you know, the celebration's going to be different here. But if we were back home and it'd be Canelo Alvarez back home, I'd be in the same position on the Sunday that I'm in every other fight, and I'll be around the same people. But this time, you know, it's obviously it's a bigger win. I'm going to get bigger publicity after it and bigger, you know, I'm going to have to do media stuff after it. But, you know, it all comes with it, and, you know, but you'll see me with the same people.
And one thing I don't think it's a worry for you, how are your football team doing that you play for?
I was going to say that I'll be football on Sunday, but obviously I can't because I'm over here. But, you know, I'm looking forward to getting back the week later because I haven't been at no footy for a while.
How have they been playing while you've been away?
Well, I'm going to be on the bench for a bit.
You're not
top of the
picked,
league,
are you?
no.
You dropped?
Yeah, the top of the league at the minute, so I'm dropped for a bit.
World champion, beating the biggest name boxer in the world, and you still aren't getting the team.
Yeah, I know, but I can't wait what comes with winning. You know, obviously, that's what I've aimed for now for a while. That's when I come world champion. These are the names I wanted, and now's my chance to go right to the top of the tree, really. You know, go to the #1 super welterweight in the world, so Can't wait to be there.